Hi guys, it is Mrs. Hoskin. It is Friday, June 5th, and I come to you today with another book about spring and plants. Like I said last time, a lot of us have gardens growing, one because we're home and have all the time to take care of it, and I just really like fresh vegetables from my garden. So my story is called Inside a Plant. And if you can see, there is a seed right there that it started to sprout, and you can see the roots. They must have taken it out of the soil. And the seed has its stem growing up and its leaves, and it's a little seedling. Let's see what we can learn about it today. Can you tell somebody in your family, before we start reading, what plants need to grow? Those are some great ideas. Let's see what our story says. Plenty of plants. Plants grow all around us. They come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. Crunchy carrots and leafy spinach are plants that we can eat. Big, tall trees and green grass are plants too. Plants grow in lots of habitats. A cactus lives in the desert without much water. It stores water in its thick stems. This is a desert habitat. You see all the dried, like sagebrush and cactuses? In rainy places, plants have waxy leaves. The wax protects the plants from getting too much water. There is plenty of water in a rainforest. And look, do you see how the water beads up on the leaf? That's what they're talking about. Growing up green. A plant starts life as a seed. The seed begins to grow if it is planted in the ground. It needs water, sun, air, and room to grow. Are those some of the things you told your family? Some seeds travel by wind before they sprout. So this is the dandelion seeds, and they fly off like little airplanes, and then wherever they land, if they fall in the soil and get enough water, they're going to start growing. That's how weeds spread. This seed has just sprouted, and so they kind of made it so the soil is taken away so you can see, but the roots grew down, and here's the seed, and the plant is growing up. The seed pushes its roots into the ground. The roots absorb water from the ground for the plant to use. The parts of this plant work together to help it live. Then a stem sprouts. The stem moves the water through the plant. Finally, the plant grows leaves and sometimes flowers. Plants' leaves grow towards sunlight. The leaves soak up sunlight to help the plant grow. Sometimes if you have a plant right by a window, you need to rotate it because the plant will always grow towards the sun. I have one on my windowsill, and the leaves were all bent this way. So then I turned the plant around, and now the leaves are starting to move back towards the sun the other way. Time to eat. Plants need food to survive. That is because they are alive. But have you ever seen a plant eat? Plant needs sunlight and water to survive. Plants are different from other living things. They make their own food inside themselves. A plant absorbs air, water, and sunlight. It turns them into sugar. The sugar becomes food for the plant. The food helps the plant grow and live just like us. This shows what a plant needs to make its own food. It needs sun, air, and water. Tiny tubes move the food and water through the plant. Those are those little veins. If you look at the back of a leaf, you'll see these veins, and the water comes up the roots, up the stem, and then it'll go out those veins. Plant families. Once a plant is grown, it releases new seeds. These seeds can sprout and start a new life cycle. Young plants look like their parent plants. That is because they grow from the same kind of seed. A sunflower grows from this seed. So have you ever seen a sunflower seed before? Well, they come from the very middle of a sunflower flower. But then if you plant one little seed, you get a whole new sunflower with lots of seeds inside again. Around the world, plants have adapted to stay alive. Some plants live on cold mountains. Other plants live in dry deserts. Some plants grow in the ocean. In the ocean, there's no soil if you're just floating in the ocean. Oh, maybe the sand at the bottom. You can find plants almost anywhere. These flowers have adapted to live in the cold. They're surrounded by snow. Kelp is plants that grow in the ocean. Oh, I've seen those on the beach sometimes. That is our story for today. Oh, your turn. Plant habitats. Think about where you live. What is the habitat like? Is it hot or cold? Is it dry or rainy? Make a list of the plants that grow in your area. Why do you think these plants grow well where you live? That's a great idea. All right, guys, I hope you are enjoying your Friday. Have a great afternoon and enjoy your weekend. See you later. Bye.